I never thought something as innocent as asking for help would change everything. It started on an ordinary Tuesday. My boyfriend, Daniel, was away on a business trip for a week, and I was home alone. That afternoon, I got a text from Alex, Daniel's best friend. We'd always been friendly, nothing more. He was charming in that effortless way, the kind of guy who could make you laugh without trying. He'd recently picked up photography as a hobby, and I'd been thinking about learning. So I texted him, "Hey, can you teach me some camera tricks?" He replied instantly, "Of course. I'll bring my gear over tonight." It felt harmless. After all, we were just friends. When Alex arrived, he was carrying 2 cameras and a bag full of lenses. We set up in my living room, and he started showing me how to adjust the settings, how to find the perfect light. I stood by the window, and he guided me into position, his hands gently adjusting my posture. At first it was innocent, but then there was a moment. He reached over to move my hair away from my face, so the light would hit better. His fingers brushed my cheek, and I froze. There was a warmth in his eyes I hadn't noticed before. We laughed it off and kept going. But the space between us kept shrinking. Every time he leaned in to show me something, I could feel his breath. My heart was beating faster. And not because of the photography lesson. He asked if I wanted to practice portraits, and I agreed. He lifted the camera, the lens focused on me. "Beautiful," he murmured, almost to himself. I felt my cheeks flush. At one point, he showed me how to adjust the focus. I stood behind him, my hands over his on the camera. We were so close that I could smell his cologne, fresh, woody, intoxicating. When the lesson was over, neither of us moved away. Our eyes met, and something unspoken passed between us. It wasn't planned, and it wasn't supposed to happen, but I leaned in first. The kiss was soft at first, almost hesitant. But then it deepened. My hands found his shoulders, his slid around my waist. The world outside disappeared. It wasn't until my phone buzzed, Daniel's name flashing on the screen, that reality hit me. I pulled away, breathless, my heart racing. Alex stepped back, running a hand through his hair. We didn't say much. He packed up his gear, and before leaving he said quietly, "You wanted to learn. I think we both learned something tonight." When Daniel returned 2 days later, I couldn't look him in the eye without remembering that night. He noticed I was different, quieter, more distant. I told myself it was just a mistake, a moment of weakness. But the truth is, I didn't stop thinking about Alex. The lesson we'd started never really ended. I had crossed a line that could never be uncrossed, and the worst part was a part of me didn't regret it.